One last thing, your family's been involved in agriculture practically your entire life. If I go to like Whole Foods, even these healthy supermarkets, and I buy my vegetables, aren't these vegetables as good? I mean, hopefully they weren't picked too long ago, but a little more information about what we're actually buying when we're buying produce out of a supermarket.
Well, the challenge we have as a people is even though there's an abundance availability of produce, we're not consuming it. There's a reason why. We're not consuming it because we really don't denote the nutritional value and benefit it provides to our body. It's not convenient. I mean, it's convenient to go to the grocery store and get, but it's not convenient to prepare. Most of us prefer unfortunately, the flavor of Coke versus Brussels sprouts. So we're not consuming them because we don't relate enough benefit to say, hey, I'm willing to choke down some broccoli or asparagus because I know it's going to make me feel better. So even though there's an abundance and a variety of produce available, we're not consuming it. That's the beauty of what live healths provide. A source to experience those nutritional benefits in a product that tastes good, and knowing not only in addition to our proprietary drying process, we're using a quality of produce that it can exceed the quality that's available in grocery stores because we're bringing in fresh produce to process and dry that's being harvested at its peak of maturity. So we're not bringing in tomatoes or carrots until they're truly mature and ready to bring in and process. Typically what's harvested for a grocery store has to be harvested before it hits its maturity. If not, it will not be as stable on the grocery store. If they pick tomatoes that are fully ripe, they're going to have a lot of bruising and damaging in the picking process, the washing process, the storage and transportation process. And when it gets to a grocery store, it's not going to have that good, firm look. They're going to look bruised and beat up. And when some of the produce starts getting damaged like that and smashed and bruised, they start rapidly breaking down. So they pick tomatoes before they're fully ripe so that they can maintain them to the point of sitting on a shelf and looking reasonably attractive. Whereas we're bringing fresh produce at its point of peak maturity. So we're getting the full development of the nutritional values that we're meant to get in the example of the tomato. We know it's ripe, it's red, the levels of carotenoid compounds are there to deliver the nutritional value and benefit of those compounds to our bodies. So we know the quality of produce that we're using within Live is going to be better than the typical quality of produce that's available in a grocery store. You'll also notice, if you look at the ingredient list on the label and go take a jar to a grocery store and look how many of those are there. Are you going to find wheatgrass there? Are you going to find noni there? Are you going to find mangosteen? Are you going to find quinoa sprout? Are you going to find the variety there? So as you look at what you need to deliver the necessary, essential nutritional components to our bodies, look at what's on that list. Know that you're getting good, wholesome nutrients that are synergistically maintained. And that's what delivers the benefits people want to experience. It's not just 1 or 2 capsules. It's not just a product that's predominantly greens. It's a product that's providing you a substantial array and nutrient density you simply cannot get anywhere.